Hi everybody! If you're new to my channel, I'm Lori and welcome to Lori's Book Trials. Today I am going to do my May wrap-up. The first 5 books that I'm going to mention, I already talked about in my mid-month wrap-up that I did for May. So I'm just going to say what they are, but I don't have the books for them. But you could, if you're not sure what they look like, then you could, I'll put a link down below, if I remember to, of that mid-month video for you can see what they were. But let's get started with the stats. I had a real good month. I read 12 books. Nothing was under a 4. Two things I didn't rate because they're graphic novels. I don't rate graphic novels, mangas, graphic novels, whatever you want to say, yeah, those 3 I don't grade. I just see if I like it. If I do, then I'll continue on with it. If I don't like it, then I just drop it. So yeah. Excuse me. I had 2 that were no stars because of that very reason I just said. I had 2 that were 4 stars, 2 that were 4.25. I mean, 1 that was 4.25, 1 that was 4.5, 3 that were 5s, and 3 that were 6s, which, if you're new to my channel, I do 6s if they're going to be a favorite of the year. So yeah, 3 of those were favorites of the year, so that's 6 such star. Altogether, I read 4,392 pages this month. So I thought I did really good. I'm not going by like which ones are 4s and things like that. I'm going by how I read them during the month, like book 1, The first 5 books are the ones, like I said, that I already talked about in my wrap-up. They were The Silent Patients, which I gave 5 stars. 2 Can Keep a Secret, which I gave 4.25. City of Glass, which was 6 stars. Saga Volume 1, which I don't grade, but I really enjoyed. Descendant of the Crane, I gave 5 stars. And now we're where the books that I have still. And the first one is Catching Fire, the second one in the Hunger Games trilogy. I gave this one 4 stars. I think I gave the first one like 4.5 or maybe 5. I can't remember. So yeah, I like the first one more. I think it's because to me this was started out really slow. Yeah, I think that's why. But once I got to like 150, I think it was 200, then I really started loving it. Yeah, so that one was 4 stars. The next one was Saga Volume 2, which I really enjoyed as well. Of course, I didn't rate this, but it was really fun. And then I finally finished Snow Like Ashes trilogy by Sarah Rosh, or how you say her last name. I gave this 6 stars. Oh my gosh, I think this is probably one of my favorite endings to a series ever. Oh my gosh, I was enthralled from the very beginning to the end of this book. Oh my gosh, everything happened like crazy. There was no time that I was bored in this book. It was so much fun. I love Mare, how you say her name, and Mathers. Oh my gosh, I love their relationship. Yes, at times they both did stupid things, but that happens in a lot of, books with romance and stuff in it. But those two, they're too cute together. I just loved them so much as a couple. One of my favorite couples, probably, next to Ruby and what's his name? Liam from now I forgot the name of the book. It's one of my favorite series, and I can't think of the name of the book. But it's the one that had the movie last year. Ruby, with the oh my gosh, my mind went completely blank on the name of the book. it's the one where she's able, where people were dying and stuff like that, and if they didn't die, the people that were younger, if they didn't die, then they got these different powers and things like that. I cannot remember the name of it. It's my favorite series, but my mind went completely blank. But anyways, yeah, this is right up there. And then another one that was 6 stars and very much surprised me. I did not think I was going to like this book that much. I thought maybe it would be like just a nice break from a lot of sci-fi and fantasy. So I said, why not get it and try it? And oh my gosh, this was so freaking fun. It was interesting. It kept me entertained from the beginning to the end. I mean, I was just so blown away by this book. It's The Lovely and the Lost by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 6 stars. 6 freaking stars for sure. I mean, I just love this book. It's about this girl that when she was younger, she was lost, and this lady found her in the it was like I'm not sure where it was exactly, but she found her when she was lost, and she winds up adopting her, and then now she's a little bit older, of course, she's a teen, and she somebody else goes missing, and they're trying to find the little girl that went missing, and all this stuff happens. Oh, it was so good. I mean, it just kept me so entertained. I loved it. Definitely recommend this. The next one was Fallen Kingdoms. I forgot one of the books. I don't know what I did with one of the books, so I have Scorched Dragon somewhere, which was the last book I read, but I don't know what I did with it. So I will not be able to show you that one, but I did read that one as well. I just don't know what I did to it. Oh, never mind. I found it. But anyways, let's go back to this. Okay, the next one I read was Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. This was a reread for me. And the first time I read it, I freaking loved it. I gave it 5 stars. And as I was reading it this time, I was like, why did I give it 5 stars for? Why? I don't remember like it. I don't know why. I mean, it still wasn't a bad book. I gave it 4 stars, but I was like, why did I ever give it a 5? Why was it a favorite book of mine? I don't know. But it's interesting. It's supposed to be like a young adult Game of Thrones type of book. And there's what's his name? Magnus. And there's Chloe and Jonas, and things happen to each of them, and they all like, just say a lot of crazy stuff happens. A lot of people backstab each other, and she gets kidnapped in this book. I mean, almost everything happens to this girl in this book. Jonas, something happened to his brother, and then he wants revenge on Chloe and this other person. And Magnus, his dad, is like the bad king that takes over everything, that wants everything, like every book where there's always like a king or somebody that's evil. Yeah, this is this guy. He is plain evilness. Cannot stand him at all. But anyways, Magnus is like, I don't know how to explain it, but I like him still, don't get me wrong, but the first time I read this book, I was so in love with him. And I don't know why I liked him so much the first time around, because this time, he was on my nerves so much. Like, I could understand a little bit of why he's the way he is, because of his dad being an ass. But he just downright nasty, Magnus, in this book. And I don't remember him being so nasty the first time I read it. I mean, he is so mean. And he's... Oh. Jonas, I can understand why he wants revenge. More so on the other person than Chloe, though. Even though I think what Chloe did was stupid. But, yeah. Just say that... I know I'm saying a lot of bad things about it. And you guys are like, well, why did you give it 4? But I love the world building. I love the nastiness, don't get me wrong. I just... Ugh. And there was times where I saw why I loved Magnus so much in the first time I read it. The same with Jonas. The first time I read it, I thought he was so awesome. But see, out of the two, I can understand Jonas's situation more than Magnus's. Even though his dad is like I said, an ass. But I gave that one, like I said, 4 stars. And then I read one of my favorite. The only reason why I didn't give this 6 stars, and it was a 5-star, Noctrian, was just that there was times where I was a little bored, but not too bored. But, oh my gosh, it was so freaking good. This had a lot of, like, dark magic in it. I wasn't expecting all the darkness that happened in the book. I was like, oh my gosh, this happened and this happened? What? Like, you couldn't even catch your breath at times. That's how much I enjoyed it, because it was like all over the place. Like, this person and this person, something happened to this person, and yeah. But this is the girl, her name is, I always forget her name. Finn. Her name is Finn. She can change her face. Oh my gosh. Interesting. And I forget the guy's name. Alfie? That's what I call him, Alfie. He's the prince. He'll be the king whenever his dad dies. Something happens to his brother. Some people think his brother's dead. He doesn't think his brother's dead. So he wants to find a way to bring his brother back, or to find his brother, whatever you want to say. And something happens, and the two wind up deciding to work together because something that Alfie does. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of creepiness in here. There's this one guy that's the puppet master. That's what they call him. He was a creepy character. I'm going to do a review of this. So in the review, I'm going to do like spoilers. So I'll go more in depth. Probably going to do this later on today. I'm probably going to do a review. But yes, it was so freaking good. 5 stars. I wish that it ended a little different. I know it's just the first one in the series, but I really wish that we would have known a little bit more. But even though I didn't like kind of the ending, I also kind of did like the ending, because we get somewhat of a, it's where you're happy until you can get to the book again, you know what I mean? Until the next book comes out. Like, it doesn't end in like, oh my god, no, why'd you end there? type of ending. So yeah, 5 stars. And the last one I gave 4.5. And this is the second one in the Elemental series by Amy Kaufman. This one, in the first one, his sister gets taken. Anders, sorry. In the first one, his sister got taken. And he goes to the school because he wants to find out about the people that took her. See, because they find out in the first one, what the book is about is he's a ice wolf, the brother, and the sister is a scorch dragon, and they're related and stuff, so they're not supposed to be able to, they're not supposed to be different classes, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah. But he's trying to find out what he can in order to, like I said, find his sister in the first one. And then something happens. In this book, they find out that something was taken and they need to get it back, basically. So there's, what's going on is they get like different like little clues, like different riddles kind of like things that they have to figure out in order to find the next piece and so on to get to the thing they needed. It was really good. The first one I think I gave either 4 or a 4.25. This one was 4.5. I think it would have been a 5, but it was just a little slow at times. And other books were interesting me more, even though I enjoyed this one, don't get me wrong. But there's other books like Were Calling My Name. So I felt like if I liked it, if it would have been like a 5 or a 6 star, that I wouldn't have been able to put it down like I did at times. That's the only reason why this was like a 4.5. It was better than the first one. I thought it didn't suffer from mid-book syndrome. Did not. It was really good. And look at this cover. I mean, oh my gosh. So I couldn't give this a 4. And it didn't feel quite like a 4.25. So I was like, but it's not a 5. But I don't really want to give it a 4.75 because it ain't that close. Like if it would have been close to a 5, but not quite there, then I would have gave it a 4.75. This one just felt like it was 4.5. Just, yeah. Anders is definitely my favorite character. And then there's this girl named Elizabeth, who is also a nice wolf. And there's some other characters that are really neat. Yeah, it's a real good book. Really, really good. I highly recommend this if you like young adult books. It is definitely fun read. I don't know when the next one comes out, but you better believe it when it comes out. Once I know it's coming out, it's going to be pre-ordered. I am so freaking excited to see if it's going to be the last one and how it ends if it's the last one. Yes, it was so good. Definitely 4.5 stars. Definitely recommend if you're into middle grade and you like, you know, if you like wolves and you like dragons and yeah. Because they do fly in this book, you know. They could transform, like, of course, into wolves. So the ones that aren't wolves fly on the ones that can transform into the wolves. And yeah, it's a fun read. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love the world that Amy does in this book. I love how she does her characters. I just love Anders so much. He's got to be like one of my favorite middle grade characters ever. Yeah, I just really love him a lot. Definitely a good book and a great book to end May on. I really had a great month, you guys. I mean, I can't believe that all the books were 4 or higher. I mean, oh my gosh. I just love this month. And almost like over 4,000 pages and 12 books. This is the first time in a while that I've read like over, in the teens or double digits. Because the last couple of months, I think March, I read like 5 books, and in April, 8 books. So this month was a good reading month. So let me know how your reading month went. How many books did you read? Did you have any walk books? Or did you have all yes books? I had all yes books. Yes, I really love this month. And I hope next month can be just as good. Next month I have some contemporary books. So yeah, I got a little bit of different things for next month to read. So yes, I am so excited. And I cannot wait to see how June goes and how many books I can actually get through. Because June, the first few days, you guys know we're moving. So the first few days we're packing up and then we got to clean and yeah. So yeah. I don't know how much reading I'll get done. Right now I'm currently reading Clockwork Clockwork Angel? Either Angel or Prince. I can't remember which one's which. I think it's Angel. But anyways, the first one in the Infernal Devices. I still have like over 200 pages to go, so I doubt if I'll finish it, but if I do, then I'll just put it on for June's wrap up. But yeah, I love you guys, and like I said, let me know how your reading month went. Did you do good? Did you do just okay? Did you have the favorite book of the month? Or all of them were just okay? Which was your favorite book and which was your least favorite book? Like I said, I had 2 4-stars, like I was saying. So out of the 4-star, if I can talk, let me see, which one did I say were the 2 stars? 4 stars, I already forgot. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong. I was not looking at the one. Let's see. Yeah, 2 stars, 2 4-stars. Probably out of those, Fallen Kingdom was probably my least favorite. The other one that was 4 stars, let me see, what did I say it was? Descendant of the Crane. Descendant of the Crane was almost a favorite. So, no, that was 5 stars, sorry. Catching Fire was almost a 4.25. So my least favorite would have been, even though it was still a 4-star, would have been Fallen Kingdom. That's my least favorite. And like I said, my favorite out of the, oh boy, it's so hard for me to decide which one was my favorite out of the 6 stars. Oh. That would be hard out of the 6 stars. Which one was my favorite? I kind of think Frostlike Night was probably my favorite. But maybe The Lovely and the Lost. Even though I really did like Catching Fire. I mean, not Catching Fire. What was that one that I said was 6? City of Glass. I really love City of Glass too. So, that'd be hard for me to pick out of the favorite of the year. Out of the favorites for this month for the year. Yeah, I think I would go with probably City of Glass. I liked how it ended for City of Glass for right now. So yeah, City of Glass would have been my favorite out of the 6-star read. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. And I might be back, like I said, in a few to do a review on Nocturne. Nocturne. How do you say it? But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to start doing like a mid-month wrap-up. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you guys. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. If I get any reading done, I will do a vlog, but I just don't know if I'm gonna get any reading done. But yeah, I love you guys. Remember, if you like this video, thumbs up, and you know the drill. Comment if you want to comment. Thumbs up if you want a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you want a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. I really love to have you guys on board. And if you guys do subscribe, remember, do the bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is available for your enjoyment. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys all